Hello everyone and welcome to Seasonal Watch. Today we're watching Reign of the Seven Spellblades, episode 10. Getting closer to the end. I still need to catch up. So what happened last time? We had Kati acquiring a new base of operations. A apology gift from Vera, if I remember correctly. And so they all went in there to check it out and clean up the place, where they ended up nicknaming their little group as like the Sword Roses or the Rose Sword or something like that. So now they have an official group name. But at the end, we hear that Chela's cousin, don't remember what her name is, but she heard from Fay, I think it was her page's name, that Chela and her friends are in the dungeon, and she likes that and is probably gonna do something about that. So I feel like this episode's gonna be focused on Chela and her cousin, most likely, as she's gonna set a trap for her or something. Probably they're gonna duke it out, have their little duel like Oliver had his and stuff. We'll see. Now, as a reminder, this is a time reaction, which means you sync up your own version with mine as we watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but don't expect too much. And with that being said, let's get started. In 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, they're all having a sleepover at the base. And Chela was able to have her first barbecue experience as well. Yeah, the workshop. Everyone having the little night talk, and she's already gone. Oh, you bet it is, Chela. You bet it is. Yeah, see? Stace. Okay, I was writing on Faye's name. Oh? There's that guy again. That guy that went against... I forgot his name. Skipping a couple of weeks really helps you forgetting names. But yeah, the guy that defeated the guy that Oliver went up against. So I guess he's also gonna be coming up, and maybe Oliver's gonna be fighting him as Chela fights Stace. And I wonder if somebody's gonna fight Faye. Maybe Nanelle, or maybe we're gonna have, I don't know, Guy fight Faye. Um. So yeah, I feel like we're gonna have some fights going on here. And yeah, State has this whole idea that she's seen as Shelley's replacement. I don't know if something that their whole families put into her mind, or maybe that's just how she sees things, as how she believes that people see things. And there's the sword rose. And then we have Oliver picking up the mask and putting it on. Like, this reveal was so good. Yeah, now they got a little place to train instead of just doing it out in the courtyard. Yeah, the Spellblade. Yeah, it's a very special move. Maybe, she can only do it in a clutch situation. Yeah, she's great with swords, but exactly. She has to learn to combine both sword and spell. She's very much an amateur with spells, while she has no equal with swords. What? Oh. Oh, is that the troll that she brought? Yeah, I was about to say he's the one scared here. Ah, he brought. She called him over basically. Oh, Vera brought him. Yeah. Like, like before, Patty and Vera have a similar goal. They're just taking different approaches to it. So Vera helping Kati makes sense. We just need to keep an eye on her. Make sure she doesn't do anything sneaky again. Which she seems to be fine. Is the hand acting on her on its own? Yep, it sure is. A pseudo life form. Millie hand. That's cute. And like, see, she's being very um showing sportsmanship, even though she lost her hand there in the fight. Yeah, investing, you know. She was looking after him. Okay, that's good to know. Mariko. Oh, talks about you a lot. I wonder what they mean about that. You know? Yeah. See, that is nice. Oh, there's a closer entrance? Yeah, there's. Fair. Fair. Millihan, bye bye. Like, just going in the water. Yeah. Again. Oh, the second layer. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how different it gets, but I know it's tougher. The bustling forest. That very much feels like a Dotmachi, the tower, which the dungeon. Oh, and there's Stace. Oh, calm down. Calm down, Marco. Yeah. I love that. And of course, Nano is all in for that. Yeah, teamwork. Yeah, exactly. That's why she proposed a 2v2. Six months against many years. Okay, so yeah, Nano is gonna be the one fighting Fay. And then he comes in, Oliver's gonna be fighting him. Albright. And what do you know? How many other mages excel combat? Okay, so they're a family of combat mages. The toughest first year. Obsession with strength. Yeah, he just wants to fight. Yeah, the nobody. I feel like Oliver has made enough a name for himself. Oh, so he's actually going after Nano. So they're actually gonna switch. Albright's gonna fight Nano, and Fay's gonna fight Oliver. Yeah, you do that, Marco. And they're just staying back. Just truing her face, huh, Fay? But yeah, like, it was supposed to be Stace and Chela's whole situation, and Albright just took over the duel. He decided it was going to be a 3v3 instead. He joined the team, and then decided on the battlefield. Yeah, exactly. As Faye pointed out, he wants to fight Nano. The one that's got all the attention for strength, you know? And there we go. Then we have Faye and Oliver. Oh! So he changed, you know, Albright showed that he wants to fight Nano. Oliver switched. Yeah. The important thing is that true. We don't really see Chela sword fighting. We had her teaching Peta, but never seen actually her fight herself. Ooh, okay. I mean, it would be a start if you talked. Yeah, I imagine they know the same style. Yeah, spells. Even though she's the better sword fighter, he has spells and sneak tactics. Yeah, he's drawing her away from that fight so that she won't interfere in the Stace versus Chela thing. Ghost Groundle. Okay. Flipos. He just easily dodged that. The Nitro's behind him without even looking. Okay. Ooh, he's getting angry. Encounter. Ooh. For somebody that you don't know, you seem to know quite well. Rassi. Yeah, there's that fact that Oliver is very by the textbook. Even though he can do it perfectly, it's still by the textbook. So you know what he can do. And what was that? Was like the nerves on his hand? Heavy feather. The textbook's just slice her cheek open. Okay, I like that comeback. What? What? Is this place what? Wait. Okay, I thought Faye was bringing Nano away, and now they're back together. Oh, we're getting a glimpse of their backstory. Yeah. And then he was taking even the dog collar. Yeah, the guard dog. Uh oh. Is it like a yep, werewolf? Okay then. I thought it was just metaphorical guard dog, you know? I didn't imagine he was actual werewolf. but he was unfazed in this werewolf form. Yeah. I wouldn't say helpless. Yeah, she wants to be accepted by Uncle. She's letting some info finally leak, you know? I'm not just your spare. Oh, so they can see the werewolf? I thought they were further away. Yeah, now that she...
今すぐミスター・ビロックの変身を解きなさい。何よ。キンバリーに在籍できるということは、彼は純血の人狼ではなく、人間の血が入った
part human, a half-blood werewolf.
人狼にはいくつか障害があることが知られています。その代表的なものは、
Yes, it's probably... Oh, incredible pain when they transform. And that's why she was asking if he was able to do anything to help her achieve victory. Yeah. Oh? You're not? Oh. Yep, my real dad. So are they actually sisters or something? Or maybe, like, she's the actual daughter? And then she was taken into the kind of like the side family instead. That's why she... Yeah. They're putting everything on the line. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you want her to turn him back, you should end the duel by be it winning. Exactly. There we go. Is it gonna end here? Yeah. Oh. Good to have another episode after this, because just can go right into it. So I'll consider that all planned. Yeah. I feel like I pay attention to the images and not a whole lot to the music at the ending. Like that singing is really nice. I do like that image. And there she is. The image of her that he remembers. I'm not really sure what the watch thing would represent. This the passage of time. And yeah, him in pain there. Crying blood even. And then there's the candles that was in the beginning of the ending as well. But now they're blown out. Yeah, the singing's very good. But yeah, as expected, there's no after credit scenes. So that's it. And that's the episode. So we got the start of the battle. But let's go back a little when they're still at the workshop. So in the morning, we can see that they found a little space for Nano and Oliver to train. He still wants to train her with spells and such, because as we all know that she's great with a sword, but very much an amateur at spells, so she needs to learn to be able to combine them and to be able to fight against spells, with spells, and all that. So even though she wanted to practice a little with swords, he insisted that let's focus on magic until you get the grasp of it. However, some noise happened as we see that the troll arrived here with Guy all scared of it, with surprise, because Kati wanted to pick him up, that Vera brought him in, probably as requested by Kati. And see, it's very nice to see the nicer side of Vera again. So now we know all that encompasses her, not just her objective, but also the way she goes about that objective. But she's still taking a step back and accepting doing things Kati's ways, basically investing on Kati, so that not only can they reach that goal anyways, but also when Kati makes it big, she'll have some benefits out of it other than the goal as a whole. So yeah, the workshop, and then she helped bring the troll Marco here.
私が連れてきたんだよ。まあそう警戒しないでくれ。少し手伝わせてもらっただけさ。1年生だけで彼を運び込むのは一苦労だろうからね。結局のところ、先輩はどういうおつもりでこの工房をカティに譲ったんですの？何？彼女の将来性を見込んでの先行投資だよ。大成した暁にはその成果にあやかりたい。シンプルな下心さ。
So yeah, so now we had Marco being friendly with everyone, seeing that he knows about them all. And by knowing about them all, I also mean that he heard a lot about Oliver. Notice that there wasn't a lot of that with the other ones. Just Oliver. And the way she reacted about that as well, like, maybe it's not just flustered about the whole romance thing as a teen, but she actually has some feelings for Oliver.
なあマルコ、俺たちのことがわかるか？
ガイ、ピート、ナナオ、シエラ、みんなカティの仲間。オリバー、カティ、お前のこと俺によく話す。こら、それは言っちゃダメ。
それでもなお、君が優しくあろうとし続けるのなら、俺はそれを尊いと思う。天使よりもずっと尊いと思う。
Which I'm down for that, but yeah. Meanwhile, Vera like being very nice with things, as she pointed out, like she's investing in Kati and she's taking in stride her loss to Nano and Oliver. Even make the hand that was cut off her like pseudo familiar, making it still the life form, having it having its own life. the little hand moving around. Milligan's hand. Milligan for short.
ミズヒリアに切り落とされた左手を疑似生命に仕立ててみたんだ。ミリガンズハンド、略してミリハンちゃんと呼んでくれたまえ。
Which seemed to be taken in by PETA for some reason. But yeah, then we see another path to reach the workshop quicker, but it's not always available, so there's that to look for. But then, as they went back to exploring, we find Stacy and Fay waiting for them. And she challenged Chela for a 2v2. After all, she has that whole teamwork with Fay for all the years they've been together. So, Chela accepting it, and of course, Nano wants in on that duel. However, it's not going to be just a 2v2, because Mr. Albright jumps in as well, wanting to participate in this. And he wants to fight Nano, and Oliver joins in as he just considers Oliver a nobody. Which, really? Oliver a nobody? I feel like Chela, Nano, and Oliver kind of made a name for themselves here. Kati's just, in our group, made a name for herself. PETA and Guy are still, like, finding their big points, you know? Like, Guy has his whole farming stuff, and he did very well with the snakes, but he hasn't really showed proficiency with anything in particular. And PETA's just learning about his new body as a reversey and everything, so learning magic and swordsmanship, you know, so he's quickly learning, but he's still having to learn from the beginning. But yeah, now we got a 3v3, which did seem like he was gonna be, Mr. Albright was gonna fight Nano, but Oliver jumped into that, switching things up.
2対2でどう？私はフェイト、そっちも2人組で。タック戦ですか。ルール上問題はありませんが。面白そうでござる。じゃあ早速。3対3でどうだ？俺も加わってやろう。そちらはどうだ、ミズ・マクファーレンに侍女。で、そこの雑魚を加えれば、お前たちも3人だろう。こいつの狙いは侍だろう。だったらむしろ都合がいい。フラッシュウィスプ！何？言われっぱなしでいる趣味はない。俺が相手だ、ミスター・オルブライト。
So while we had Albright and Oliver fighting off, Nano went after Faye, and Stacy was fighting Chela, but those two end up meeting up again. So it was Stacy and Faye versus Chela and Nano. And even though Stacy wasn't really saying the reason why she hated Chela so much, she ended up slipping a little, saying how she's not her replacement or anything. And Chela tried to talk her about things, even though she didn't really understand the full story.
いつ以来でしょうね。あなたと剣を交えるのは。あんたとなんか口も聞きたくない。ひどく嫌われていますのね。理由を尋ねても。話したところであんたにわかるもんか。どう？ミシェラ。手も足も出ないでしょう。ここであんたを超える。そうすればきっとおじさまだって私を認めてくれる。私はあんたの予備じゃない。あらゆる手を尽くし勝利を目指す姿勢、心から感服します。しかしその上で忠告です。今すぐミスター・ビロックの変身を解きなさい。何がわかる？あんたに最初から全部持ってるやつに私たちの何がわかる？
But then we had some flashbacks showing a bit of when Stacy met Faye and got him as her familiar. Oh, well, as her, sorry, not familiar, as her servant, and how he is up to doing putting everything on the line to help her. After all, she saved his life. and she's his master. So he did the whole transformation, becoming showing that he's part werewolf, and they were going all out. But Chela was pointing out that the downsides of him, because he's part werewolf, how transforming caused a lot of pain for him, and that he should untransform. However, Stace and Fay already went over, like, deciding to do this. They put things on the line, so they're not gonna do that. And Nano pointed that out to Chela, like, no, they're aware of that. They're just willingly risking it because that's how much this means to them.
今この瞬間も彼は耐え難い痛みを感じているはず。たかだか1年生同士の立ち合いでパートナーにそこまでの苦痛を強いてどうします？
今ここで楽にしてやろう。
待ってください、お父様。この子は私がちょうど注射が欲しいと思っていました。フェイ、私を勝たせてくれる？
何を聞くっす。ためらうな。ただ命じろ。この番犬に敵のの笛を食いちぎれと。
気の使い方を間違ってござるぞ、シェラ殿。見てわかり申さぬか。あの者らはこの戦いに己が存在をかける気構えにござる。過ぎた口出しを謝罪します、ミズ・コーンウォリス。彼の変身を解けとはもう言いません。代わりに約束します。その苦痛は決して長引かせませんわ。
Which, by the way, by meaning, like, there's a whole lot more to Stacy here, because she wants to be acknowledged. She does consider herself a replacement to Chela. She was never praised by her father, but she wants acknowledgement from her uncle. And then we saw that flashback how she's not his actual real daughter, and she was talking about like her actual father and stuff like that. So it's Shela's father, her actual father. So I don't know if there was like a switch or they're actually related as in like sisters or something, or half sisters. But then Chela was taken by the side family and stuff, so they consider her half related and stuff. So she wants to be acknowledged of herself and showcase that she's better than Chela. But I feel like we're gonna learn more about that next episode.
どうしてお父様は私を褒めてくれないのかな。やっぱり本当の子供じゃなきゃダメなのかな。ここであんたを超える。そうすればきっとおじさまだって私を認めてくれる。私はあんたの予備じゃない。だったら私もいつか本当のお父様をあの人を取り返さなきゃ。
Meanwhile, we're gonna have Chela and Nano seriously fighting Stacy and Fay. And we have Mr. Albright fighting Oliver there. They're showcasing that they're serious and everything. Oliver being by the textbook, but still showing a bit of a challenge to Mr. Albright. Like, you know, not that simple. He can still get some hits in. And I haven't seen Albright get a hit in, you know?
やはり凡俗だ。足運びでのか乱に飛び技での奇襲。そんな大道芸で俺を切り崩そうと雑多な技と呪文で意識を散らした後、真っ向からのカウンターで切り伏せる。それがお前の勝ち筋というわけだ。お前の剣はただ教科書の延長線上でしかない。教科書が頬をえぐったぞ。感想はあるか、ミスター・オルブライト。
However, we also got another hint, like, being thrown in there, that Kati was pointing out that when Oliver did the skill that brightened up the sky, she saw something about the ceiling, but we never got more about that, so I wonder what that means.
さっきオリバーが閃光を使ったでしょ。それで一瞬天井が見えたの。ひょっとしてここって。
Anyway, we're probably gonna learn more about that next episode, so can't wait to jump into it. So with that being said, see you next time. Bye.